Tonight for your Iceman, number 35, Kyle Kaiser. Jacksonville is coached by Jason Christie.
Good evening, everybody. It is time for Jacksonville Icemen hockey once more on flowhockey.tv and on Mixlr. Tonight, the Icemen finish a 5-game homestand by hosting the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. With more on tonight's game, let's bring you to my broadcast partner, Alex Reed, and your Gears of the Game.
Hi, fan. It's time for your Gears of the Game, presented by the Jacksonville Transportation Authority, where tonight the Icemen play host to the Greenville Swamp Rabbits at Veterans Memorial Arena. Well, the Icemen coming off a big 2-1 victory over the Orlando Solar Bears last night. The victory even the Icemen with the Solar Bears in the points percentage and really helping their playoff push here as they head down the stretch. And the Icemen taking on another tough team, the Greenville Swamp Rabbits today, who are winners of their last 3 contests and currently sit second.
Andrew Pesky as we are now underway. Puck has just dropped. The Jacksonville Icemen hosting the Greenville Swamp Rabbits, and right off the jump, it is Kyle Kaiser forced to make a save at a dead angle shot from Greenville's Graham Knott. Just 14 seconds in, Kaiser standing up against the short side post to freeze that puck against the apron, and it's going to be a draw in the Icemen zone. Jacksonville comes in at 31 wins, 24 losses, 3 overtime losses, 3 shootout losses. A victory tonight for Jacksonville would put them 8 games over 500. It would be the first time in team history that they would be 8 games over 500 with a win today. Greenville also with 31 wins on the season, but they've got several more overtime losses, so they have more points in the standings over Jacksonville. Great to see Brendan Warren back out on the ice as well for the Icemen. He had a very successful stint in the American Hockey League with the Rochester Americans. 4 goals and 2 assists up in the American Hockey League in only 10 games for Brendan. So very well done from him on his stay there in the AHL as the Icemen try to bring it into the Greenville zone. Bouncing puck, Swamp Rabbits pull it away with Ben Finkelstein. Talented rookie defenseman, known for his offensive play. Moves it in on Kyle Kaiser. Kaiser sweeps it aside to the right. It is Voyer up the right wing looking for Saraceno. Saraceno gets to the blue line, but no further, and the Swamp Rabbits take possession. Gaining center ice and clearing in cross corner is Frank Hora. Well, the linesman will say he didn't gain center ice. They'll say he was a little short of that red line, so the Icemen catch a bit of a break. Normally they call the neighborhood play there and let it ride, but icing is the call against the Swamp Rabbits. It'll be an offensive zone draw for the Icemen. Greenville's goaltender tonight is John Letherman. Their goaltender, Ryan Bednard, had been sent down to Greenville from the American Hockey League, but he has not made it back to town yet. So the Icemen catch a break because Bednard has just owned the Icemen this year, as Alex Reed alluded to in the gears of the game. Greenville with a long outlet pass that goes by everybody. No icing, however. It ends up on net, and Kaiser sweeps it aside for Trevor Hamilton. 90 seconds gone by. We're in the early stages. We are scoreless here in Jacksonville. The Icemen with a victory would also move into sole possession of 4th place in the Eastern Conference standings, which in itself would result in a playoff spot as the season would end if it ended today. And we have an offside call against Jacksonville, and well after the whistle, some pleasantries being exchanged between Brandon Gignac and Frank Hora. Gignac, your star from last night, the go-ahead goal 6 minutes into the 3rd period that proved to be the game winner on a coast-to-coast rush from inside his own blue line. Jacksonville defeating Orlando 2-1 in regulation yesterday. So critical that they won that game, not only winning it at all, but winning it in regulation. That has them in that tie with the Solar Bears right now for 4th place. Swamp Rabbits with possession. They'll play it rink wide for Liam Pecoraro. Pecораro's trying to set up Rawhauser. Cannot get the shot away. It's defended by Jacob Friend for the Icemen, who's been quite a find midway through the season for the Icemen. Friend gives it up behind the Jacksonville net, but Pesky is there to help him out, poking it up the left wing side for Ian McKinnon. McKinnon dropping it back for Voyer. It was more a deflection than a drop back, but the Icemen still with it. Jacob Friend's outlet pass deflected away for the Swamp Rabbits. It's Gordy Meyer behind his own net. Defending is Warren on the forecheck. Greenville still works it away to the neutral zone, and the Icemen take over. Andrew Pesky on the right wing. Tries to stick handle into the zone. He'll chip it in. Chasing after it is Warren, but Gordy Meyer beats him by a stride. Getting a piece of the pass is Gurdukas. He'll steal it. Warren with a sharp angle shot. John Letherman gets a piece of it with the glove, and it comes to the opposite wing, and now it's Greenville looking for the breakaway pass. Was going to be Strome. It's a delayed offside, and there is your touch-up, and they're going to call it an intentional offside because Joey Haddad touched it up. That was a home run pass from the Swamp Rabbits looking for a breakaway for Matthew Strome, but the Icemen got a piece of that pass, and that resulted in it being offside. Haddad, I don't know if he just didn't know that it was going to be an offside or not, but he touched it, and that resulted in a intentional offside against Greenville. And the Icemen win this draw. It is Riker Killens rimming it around all the way to the far side. Nolan Laporte is there for Greenville, feeding it for Haddad. Haddad over the blue line onside, drop pass for Strome. He'll pull the trigger, deflects in front, loose right at the top of the crease. Who's it going to go to? Comes back to Strome at the left wing corner now. Strome for Haddad, off the boards, looking to go to the blue line, and Sam Jardine. Jardine got a piece of it. He'll knock it into the corner, back for Haddad. Cross ice, it is Finkelstein. Wrister and a save is made. Rebound for the Icemen. Miller off the glass and ahead for Pascal Ake. He's 2-on-2 with Gignac. Gignac over the blue line for Ake. Gignac again, cross ice at the blue line. Nice feed for Kim. Looking for the stick of Voyer. Couldn't get the deflection on goal. It ends up in the right wing corner, and the Swamp Rabbits end up with it. That was a great play by Brendan Miller. That was a shot pass all the way, looking for the stick of Voyer. Had he gotten it, would have been 1-0 Jacksonville early. Instead, we are scoreless. 16:05 to go in period number 1. Long outlet pass from the Swamp Rabbits, stolen by Jacksonville. It is Bradford with a wrister right into the glove of Letherman, and he'll hang on for the faceoff to his right-hand side. So both teams getting some early chances. Kyle Kaiser back in net for the Icemen. Kaiser on the year, 7-8 on the season. Most of his time in the first half of the season, of course. Spent most of the second half with the Providence Bruins in the American Hockey League. Face off to Letherman's right. Greenville controls. It is Garrett Thompson, right to left for Alec Rawhauser. Rawhauser will tap it in. Kaiser stays behind his net, in his net this time rather, as Greenville is first on the puck. Trying to work at cross ice for Rawhauser was Frank DeChara. Rawhauser, seam pass again. Shot by DeChara, kicked aside by the right leg of Kyle Kaiser. Excellent save there from Kaiser as the Icemen take it into the Greenville end. Lodermeyer tries to step away from a man. He's held up by Thompson. Lodermeyer cannot get it free, and the Swamp Rabbits get it to center, and Knott will flip it in to the left side of Kaiser. Jacob Friend taking the body on Bryce Reddick. He moves behind the net for the Icemen. Pesky will try the right side. It is Voyer topping it back behind the net. Friend takes the body. Pesky takes the puck, and the Icemen still having trouble clearing the zone. Meyer holds it in, and he'll reverse it to the near side. It is Reddick taking a hit, but getting it free for Cameron. Cameron with a power move towards the net, broken up there by Kaiser, comes loose, comes back to the blue line. It's held in by Weiss. Weiss behind the Jacksonville net. And some more pressure here from Greenville. Haddad looks to center. He'll turn away from one man, working it around the wall, back to Weiss all the way at the blue line. Weiss again around the wall. Haddad on it there. Defending is Lodermeyer. Pass goes right into the slot, knocked away by Jacksonville and cleared out to the neutral zone. Pressure there from the Swamp Rabbits, but no goals. Everything was kept along the perimeter for the most part and behind the net as the Icemen now have it in the neutral zone. It is Killens wristing it around. Leatherman blocks it behind his own net. It is Meyer on the left side, spinning away from Gerdukas. Gerdukas right on his heels. As Greenville plays it cross ice, they set up Patrick Bykoff. Bykoff will slip a backhander into the left of Kaiser. The Icemen first on the puck. Killens for Gerdukas. Gerdukas spins on one man, knocks it away and out to center, but the Iceman can't control it. It is Liam Pecoraro up the left wing side for Matt Bradley. Bradley for Finkelstein. An offside will be called against Greenville. No, not many whistles in this one yet. 13:49 to go. We're going to take an early break in the action with the score Jacksonville nothing, Greenville nothing. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Iceman action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL. Arlie Johnson with you for the call of tonight's game between the Icemen and Greenville Swamp Rabbits. We're in the early going. We are scoreless. Don't be surprised if it stays scoreless for a little while between these two teams. These two clubs have squared off for a handful of pitchers' duels this year, throughout the course of the year. Jacksonville has won 6 of the previous 15 games. 6-7, 1-1 are the Icemen against Greenville. 9 of the 15 previous games have been one-goal games between these two teams. A couple of 1-0 games. In fact, one of them was 1-0 all the way to a shootout, which Greenville ultimately won. Swamp Rabbits have possession deep in their own zone. It is Sam Jardine. He is 3rd in the entire league for points amongst defensemen, 41 points. In fact, even as a defenseman, he leads the entire team in points with those 41 as the Icemen take it over the blue line onside. Gignac with a backhand just missing to the far post. A great burst of speed there from Brandon Gignac, reminiscent of last night as the Swamp Rabbits come back, and a slap shot is blocked in front. Greenville with another seam pass. Bradley popped it well wide on the play. Pecoraro lost the handle briefly, but gets it back and keeps it in the zone looking for Bradley. Trevor Hamilton taking the body on Bradley, tries to tie it up against the boards. Now it's Brown against Bykoff up against the wall. This is behind the Jacksonville net, off in the corner to the right side of Kyle Kaiser. Still a tie up. Nobody willing to pry it free. Finally, it comes loose, and it belongs to the Icemen. Gignac tries to bounce it ahead, but it's held in by Greenville. Pass to the left side for Alec Rawhauser, and it's going to be an offside call. That was a lazy play there from Rawhauser. That pass was not exactly crisply moved to him, but he just kind of lollygagged towards the blue line, and the next thing you know, the puck went over the line and created an offside call. That goal from Brandon Gignac last night, the game winner, was nothing but speed from inside his own blue line all the way to his backhander, and that last attempt from Gignac was somewhat similar, although from a much lesser distance. But he did beat his defenseman cleanly with that speed that he possesses. Puck is back in the Jacksonville zone. Trying to center is Bryce Reddick. He's pinned up against the wall by Mike Zmatula. Zmatula knocking it loose, looking for Gerdukis. Swamp Rabbits are there. Reddick back behind the net. It is Pesky for the Icemen. He's first on the puck. Pesky's clearing attempt. Blocked. He gets it back. He'll try the left side for Warren. He can't clear it either. Greenville holds it in. Wrister from the blue line, and a save made by Kaiser on a wrister from distance by Frank Hora. And the faceoff will be in the Icemen zone with 11:47 to go. We mentioned that Brendan Warren is back in the lineup. That is certainly great news for the Icemen, but the person who he replaced in the lineup tonight is a bit of a disappointment. It is Aaron Nazarian, not in the lineup tonight. First game he has missed all year, and he was the last of the Mohicans. He was the last of the Icemen players to play in every game this year, and that now is done. So, Era, you were the Iron Man for the team, and I guess you can still lay claim to being the Iron Man, but the Icemen ultimately will not have a single player this year that will play in every game this season. Nazarian banged up for the game tonight, getting a little bit of rest as well as the Icemen break through the neutral zone. It is the Saraceno onside for Voyer. Voyer with a centering feed right through the top of the blue paint. Couldn't get a stick along the way. And now it's the Greenville Swamp Rabbits in transition. DeChara turns to the right side looking for Meyer. Couldn't get the shot away. Thompson with a drop pass. Save made by Kaiser. Rebound cleared towards the line, but not out yet. It is Meyer at the left point. Wrister is deflected. It ends up out of play as Saraceno got a piece of that one. Kyle Kaiser looks sharp in the early going as Greenville is out shooting Jacksonville 7-1. And we are at the 9-minute mark of this game. The Icemen have had a couple of opportunities, but they haven't resulted in shots on goal yet, as Voyer was looking for the stick blade of Eric Bradford on that goal mouth pass, and Bradford just missed. Face off to the right side of Kaiser. Swamp Rabbits win it. They can't possess it, however. Brown taps it free to center ice. Finkelstein trying to knock it free. Brown looking to do the same. It trickles over the Greenville blue line, and the Swamp Rabbits have it. Cameron taking a hit at the blue line from Hamilton, but he'll play it in low. Now Michael Kim takes the body on Haddad, who takes a swipe at Kim. No call from your referee tonight, Nolan Bloyer. And if you caught our game last night, you would know that that is not a surprise that there was no call there. Give you more on that in a moment as Greenville plays it through the neutral zone. It is Reddick at center ice. Reddick getting to the blue line of Jacksonville before sweeping it in behind the Icemen net. Haddad looks to center. Kim defends. Haddad leaving it for Bykov. Bykov in the high slot now. Turns to his forehand. Snapshot goes well wide on the play. Looking for the bank shot, and Kaiser is there to cover that one up. And Kim and Haddad will square off and joust right at the goal mouth of Kyle Kaiser. I'm not sure if Bloyer's going to call any penalties on this one. I don't believe he will. And last night, he didn't either. Not just for that one, but for anything. For the 12th time in league history. No penalties all game long last night. Personally, I loved it. I thought he called a great game. That's just kind of reading the temperature of the room. The Solar Bears and Icemen last night, they just wanted to play hockey. And Bloyer let them play hockey all the way through. I know the tendency is just to call what you see, but sometimes it's just got to read what's out there on the ice. I thought he did a sensational job last night. Got to give credit to the officials when credit is due, and we'll see if we have more of the same tonight. I don't think we'll have a penalty-free game tonight. You can't possibly ever assume something like that, but I don't know if I expect too many power plays tonight either as we come back to live play. Swamp Rabbits have the puck in their own zone. It is Frank Hora. Indirect feed for Bradley. He takes a double-team hit from both Friend and Voyer as he clears into the zone. Voyer trying to tap it loose, but it's held in. Rawhauser for Greenville. Loses it to Saraceno. Here come the Icemen. It's a 3-on-2 if they recognize it. Bradford, nice feed for Saraceno on the left side. His shot is deflected, however, and it goes off the dasher and high into the air and out of play. What a crazy bounce that was. As we will go to break with 9:21 to go in period number 1. It remains Jacksonville nothing, Greenville nothing. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes,
And Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet, experience the best.
We are back in downtown Jacksonville. It's 0-0. The Icemen looking for their third straight victory. They've won 3 of the last 4. Last night's win actually broke a string of 8 straight games where it was alternating wins and losses for the Icemen. So it's nice to see them get on a win streak, albeit just 2 games, but you got to start somewhere, and we'll see if the Icemen can build on that tonight against the Wheeling Nailers, a team that has only lost 2 of their last 14 games in regulation. Greenville is playing their best hockey of the season right now, although 2 of those 4 losses, 1 in regulation and 1 in overtime, were at the hands of the Icemen. As we come back to play, puck is in the Jacksonville zone. The Icemen possess. It is Killens on his backhand, off the glass and into the Greenville zone, but this is going to be icing against the Icemen. Meyer is in ahead well before Derek Lodermeyer, and will bring it into the Jacksonville zone. Even though the shot total is heavily in favor of Greenville right now, I wouldn't say that it's a dominant performance from the Swamp Rabbits thus far. Jacksonville has had a couple of great chances that did not result in shots on goal. Not to say that Greenville's playing poorly. They are playing well. You can see why they are 10-2-2 in their last 14 games. But it's not like the Icemen are getting dominated in the early going here either. As the puck is up in the air, it bounces free and it comes loose for the Icemen. Here's Miller for the Icemen. He'll gain center ice and snap it in on the forehand. Jardine just beats Ian McKinnon to the puck, chipping it off the boards at the blue line. It comes out to center ice, and Greenville looking to play it in deep, but it's broken up by Michael Kim. Kim will wrist it off the glass and out. Goes back into the Greenville zone. Ben Finkelstein on it ahead of Mike Zmatula. Finkelstein up the wall, finds Knott. Knott on the backhand, goes wing to wing for DeChara. DeChara trying to step around Hamilton. Over the blue line it is Jardine, the former Orlando Solar Bear. He'll rim it around. Brendan Warren working it free. Warren gloves it down to his stick. Nice feed up the left wing for Zmatula, and the Icemen break out of their zone. Michael Kim, the defenseman, starts the rush. Soft flip into the zone. It bounces all the way to Leatherman. He will cover it up and take the draw with Abbott Gerdukis right on his heels. Gerdukis just waiting to see if Leatherman was going to play the puck. John Leatherman has had the lion's share of the work for the Swamp Rabbits as of late, with their normal #1 goaltender, Ryan Bednard, up in the American Hockey League. For Leatherman, this is his 7th consecutive start for Greenville. Face off to his left, Greenville controls. It's Rawhauser up the near side, finds Pecoraro through center ice. Pecoraro on his backhand for Hora. He'll deflect in behind the Jacksonville net. Michael Kim on the puck first, gives it up, a turnover. Rister is blocked in front, comes for the Icemen. It is Hamilton starting the rush. He'll move it out to center. The Icemen did not have numbers there, and it's Greenville playing it up the left wing. Liam Pecoraro takes the hit. Puck is loose in the neutral zone, and the Swamp Rabbits have it. Bykoff with a drop pass. It goes behind Hora. Here come the Icemen, 2-on-2. And Greenville has a forward playing defense right now. Let's see if the Icemen recognize it. Shot on goal. Save made by Leatherman. The Icemen get the rebound. Bradford to the blue line. Andrew Pesky steps around a man. Cuts towards goal. Looks for it in front. Saraceno gets a piece of it. Loose for Voyer. Backhander is blocked in front. And it comes free to the Swamp Rabbits, who will play it out to center. Good pressure there from Jacksonville. Here come the Icemen again. Voyer into the zone. Top of the right circle. Leaving it to the blue line for Pesky. Pesky with a wrister. Save is made. Rebound for Gignac. Score! And the Icemen take the 1-0 lead. Brandon Gignac had the game winner last night, and he's on the board again tonight. 6:50 to go in the first. Jacksonville on top, 1-0. That play started with a drop pass from Alex-Olivier Voyer to Andrew Pesky at the blue line. Pesky getting that shot, looking for the rebound. He got exactly what he wanted. Let's move it down to ice level, and Joe Massa.
Iceman goal, scoring his 9th goal of the season. Number 17, Brandon Gignac. Assisted by number 23, Andrew Pesky. And number 21, Alex-Olivier Voyer. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
So it's Gignac's 9th of the year from Pesky and Voyer at 13-10. And the Icemen with an early 1-0 lead here in this first period. Despite getting outshot 7-3, it is Jacksonville on top. The Icemen have the puck behind their own net in the form of Riker Killens. He'll start the charge and feed it to the right for Miller. Miller with a stretch pass for Gerdukis. Gerdukis taps it into the offensive end. Trying to get it loose for Zmatula. Meyer pinned up against the wall by Gerdukis. Centering feed from the Icemen. It's picked off and cleared by the Swamp Rabbits. Trickles all the way to Kyle Kaiser, who will deflect the puck for Brendan Miller. Miller for Killens on the right wing side. Killens gaining center ice. He'll forehand it around the wall. Letherman lets it ride all the way around. It comes to the blue line and out to center. Jacksonville just onto the ice was Nick Saraceno to knock it free. It's Killens for Gerdukis. Gerdukis was by himself, so he'll just play it down low, and the Icemen will complete a line change. 5:22 to go in the first period. The Icemen just took the lead 1-0 on Brandon Gignac's goal. A rebound of an Andrew Pesky shot. Greenville gets a shot towards net, but it's blocked by Michael Kim. Puck goes to the near side corner. Bradley feeds it for Jardine at the blue line. Finkelstein with a wrister. That is blocked. It comes for Bradford, but not out yet. Jardine's shot also blocked by Eric Bradford. I don't know how many times I've said blocked by Bradford over the course of the last handful of weeks for the Icemen. As the Icemen now bring it into the offensive zone. A wrister by Hamilton deflects behind the net. It is Finkelstein up the right wing side for Greenville. Pass is blocked by Brown. Greenville tries again. Giving it up to the Icemen, looking for the long stretch pass. It connects with Brown. Here comes Jacksonville. Brown for Miller. Miller fell down, or I saw Kay rather, who fell down. Kept it in the zone briefly, but the Swamp Rabbits get it right back. At center ice, a steal from Jacksonville on an errant feed from Greenville. It's Jacob Friend on the left wing. Friend looking for Gignac. Tapped away by Greenville. Frank Hora with a wrister from the blue line. Easily snatched up there by Kyle Kaiser. 4:17 to go in the first period. We'll go to break. The Icemen are on the board. It's Brandon Gignac's 9th of the year. 1-0 Icemen. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Iceman home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubnik. Rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Face-off is in the Jacksonville end. 4:16 to go in period number 1. Not many whistles in this one. Still no penalties in this one tonight. Not quite through the first period. And I love it. I love the flow of the game right now. The Icemen will send out Brendan Warren for this face-off as Derek Lodermeyer got tossed from the draw. Jacksonville wins it, though. It is Lodermeyer tapping it into the Greenville end. Swamp Rabbits have possession. Using the boards, looking for DeChara. He can't find the handle. And it is Jacksonville behind their own net. Andrew Pesky looking for Warren, who deflects into the Greenville end. Sam Jardine first on it, playing it off the end boards for Finkelstein. So a little surprised that Greenville uses Jardine and Finkelstein on the same defensive pairing. Both of them so offensive-minded, but I guess they want kind of the double attack from the blue line. That's probably why both of them have excellent point totals on the year. As Greenville steals it away, it is Garrett Thompson. Thompson over the blue line. He's onside on the right, trying to go wide on Pesky. Pesky takes him all the way behind the net, finishes his check as the Swamp Rabbits hold it in at the blue line now. Rawhauser for Knott behind the net. Thompson looks to center. Friend defends on him, got a piece of it, but not enough to hold it. It's Rawhauser at the blue line. Rister is gloved by Kaiser. He saw it all the way. And Kyle Kaiser continues to look very effective right now for the Icemen. Kaiser's first game back from Providence last Saturday against South Carolina, a 4-2 loss, but I thought that was kind of an unfair result for Kaiser. I actually thought he played great in that game for the Icemen. I thought it was more the defense that didn't play as effectively as they have been over the course of the last handful of weeks. Thought that game actually could have been 6-2, 7-2 kind of game were it not for the work of Kyle Kaiser. So I look for a much better defensive effort from the Icemen in front of their netminder tonight. So far, they are getting it, and of course, Kaiser is playing well and doing his part also. Jacksonville wins this faceoff. They'll move it up the left wing, playing it cleanly to the neutral zone. It is Riker Killens at the red line. He'll flip it into the air, back behind the Swamp Rabbit net. Hora avoids a double team as he plays it to the near side wall. Bykoff for Bradley. It's 2-on-2 for Greenville. Bradley with a drop pass, nobody home. Pecoraro does hold it in, however. Bykoff to the blue line for Rawhauser. Cross ice with a lot of room as Hora. Slap shot and a save made by Kaiser. Penalty coming as well. And we've got, I believe, a Jacksonville penalty coming up as Kaiser is able to cover it up. It's going to be a hooking call. And we'll see who goes to the box. I'm pretty sure it's on the Icemen, however. And it will be on Eric Bradford. First power play of the night. First power play in about 25 hours. And it's going to belong to the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. Greenville with a man advantage this year, 16.4%. That is 10th overall in the league. The Icemen penalty kill 9th overall at 81.4%. So with 2:41 to go in period number 1, the Icemen have a penalty kill to try and stay on top late in period number 1. Face-off is to the right of Kaiser. Taking the draw for the Icemen is Abbott Gerdukis. It squirts free to Greenville, and a save made by Kaiser again. This time off the slapper from Joey Haddad. No rebound either, and will come right back to his right side. The Icemen now getting outshot 11-4, but it is Jacksonville in the lead at 1-0. As Kaiser made that save up high with the chest, it bounced off of his chest protector, and he was able to snatch it with the glove from there. Smatula now on this faceoff for Jacksonville. He'll win it into the corner, but Michael Kim's not in the spot where he can try and clear it out. He's just trying to kill some time and maybe pry it loose for Trevor Hamilton. He does neither. It's Greenville in possession. Finkelstein walks the line. Moving to the right, feeds it to the left for Knott. Rister goes just wide of the short side post. Haddad holds it for Thompson. Back to Knott at the left wing faceoff circle. At the blue line, it's Finkelstein. Fakes the slap shot. Moves it to the left for Knott. He loses the handle. Trying to get it free is Kim. Puck bounces up into the air. Nearly went out of play, but it just goes high off the glass and stays in play. Kim looking for the clear. Can't get it yet. Held in by Greenville all the way to the blue line. Knott just holds in. Had to hustle to get it right at the boards. Down to 1:09 to go on this power play. Greenville still in the offensive zone. Finkelstein with a wrister. That is blocked by Zmatula. Loose in the corner. Man goes down for Jacksonville. No call as the Swamp Rabbits get it back. Finkelstein at the right point. Again walking the line. Feeds it to the left for Knott. Seam pass for Haddad. Back to the line. It's Finkelstein. Rister goes over the crossbar and catches glass. Abbott Gerdukis on his backhand. He can't clear it either. More pressure from Greenville. Finkelstein with a wrister. That deflects behind the net. Greenville gets it right back once more. Finkelstein for Knott. Rister is blocked by Jacksonville. Finkelstein again with a wrister. Save made by Kaiser. He'll cover it up. And everything being done by the Icemen penalty kill. And then when they need him, Kyle Kaiser is there. As the Swamp Rabbits have had the puck in the offensive zone this entire power play thus far. Only 29 seconds remaining on it. The Icemen have not gotten the clear yet. But they do get a chance because of that cover up by Kaiser. At least they can get some fresh legs on the ice. Derek Lodermeyer now penalty killing with Brendan Warren. Greenville sends out their second power play unit. Sean Cameron waved off for the draw for the Swamp Rabbits. Matt Bradley will take it instead. And Bradley wins this one, this time to Jardine at the right point. Jardine walks the line to the left for Bykoff at the top of the circle. Bykoff now switches places. Bykoff all the way to the right circle. Now in the final minute of period number 1. Bradley winds up for a slap shot that is blocked by Killens and finally cleared to center by Lodermeyer. And then Lodermeyer taps it a little further in. Killens felt that one. He skates to the bench with one leg up. He's going flamingo style to the bench, really feeling the effects of that shot block. Teams are back at full strength. Out of the penalty box is Bradford. Bradford tried to send Warren on his way, very nearly sprung him loose. Instead, it's Greenville into the zone, and a shot by Bradley denied by Kaiser. On a great one-timer by Bradley. Centering feed, intercepted by the Icemen. They've got a two-man rush. It is Miller with Brown, poked free at center ice. Miller gets it back, tries to play it into the zone, but the Swamp Rabbits break that one up. Playing it in deep, it's Frank Hora, deep in his own zone. Takes a huge hit from Ake, and the door actually came loose, and they're going to stop play because of it. I think that's the first time we've seen that this year. As the door going towards not either locker room, but off into the tunnels, came loose on that big crunching hit from the Icemen. If anything else, it actually gives Jacksonville an offensive zone draw faceoff. Greenville was about to skate out to center ice, so advantage Jacksonville, and the Icemen win the draw. It is a wrister from the blue line by Friend that goes wide to the short side post. Rebound comes off the glass for Greenville. They'll pitch it out to center. 2 seconds left, 1 second. Slap shot, save made by Kaiser. Not sure if it would have counted. Would have been close either way. We'll give him the save, though, as the Icemen have a 1-0 lead after one period of play. Greenville heavily out shooting Jacksonville, either 12 or 13-4, depending on whether they count that last one or not. But it's the Icemen on the board where it matters, as Brandon Gignac gets his 9th goal of the year on a rebound of an Andrew Pesky shot. Alex Olivier Voyer also assisting on that goal. Time of the goal, 13:10 of period number 1. Final shots on goal actually listed at 14-4 for Greenville, but no worries, the Icemen have the lead. It's 1-0 Jacksonville after one period of play. Curious what head coach Jason Christie is going to have for his message for the guys. Is it, hey, keep doing the same things because we've got the lead, or is it, guys, we better tighten up? We were just outshot by 10. We're fortunate to be in the lead. He could go a couple of different directions with it. I'd actually like to see the Icemen kind of bounce back from this first period, even though they have the lead. We'll find out, though. Middle stanza several minutes away. We'll come back in a moment. We'll have your ECHL plays of the week. We'll also break down the Eastern Conference standings for you later on this intermission. There is a lot to break down and so much to absorb with so many teams battling for the Kelly Cup playoffs. It's 1-0 Jacksonville after one period of play. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker. Simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best. Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker. Simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksiceman.com. Icemen Hockey. Feel the freeze. The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Greenville! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to jacksiceman.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game, Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face-Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
From across America's premier AA hockey league, this is the ECHL Plays of the Week.
High slot, slap shot, off the glove, and in! Now toward the net, he scores! Slip back out to the blue line, shot, score! Rodney scores! Score! Let's rewrite the record books! It's a head trick.
Skates in over the line. Deeks shoots. Shoots. In the slot. Shot. Save. Game is over.
And they're off and running. We have an ECHL playoff race in both the Eastern and Western Conference heading down to the final turn. Welcome to the latest edition of the ECHL Plays of the Week. I'm Matt Trust, voice of the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. The first horse to cross the finish line and clinch a playoff spot is the Wichita Thunder, who currently lead the Western Conference. Wichita hosted Rapid City last weekend, and the Thunder opened the series on Friday with the 5-3 win against the Rush. Cam Clark scored this goal with 15 seconds left in the first period to send the game tied at 2 after the opening frame. Here's the call from Jason Malls on the Sin Bin app.
Dawes got it. Here's Trinella. Gets around a man. Gennaro, far circle, and he tried to take a shot towards the net, then hopped over the crossbar. 20 seconds to go in the period. Pass back door. Here's Cam Clark, and he puts it home in a one-timer. What a beautiful passing play. And it's tied again.
From first in the West to leading the East, the Florida Everblades remain in first place in the Eastern Conference. Last Wednesday, the Blades wrapped up a season-high 9-game homestand against Jacksonville. With the score tied at 2 in the third period, Everblades forward Miles Powell would cash in the game-winning goal.
Bouncing puck to the near side, and worked there now by Florida's Mitchell on the left wing. Here comes Pendenza swooping in, centering feed, score! Miles Powell is second of the night, and it's 3-2 Florida.
That's Mike Kelly with the call on the Everblades Broadcast Network. Right in the thick of our current race in the East is the Orlando Solar Bears. On Friday, the Solar Bears faced the Everblades and put forth one of their strongest offensive performances of the season, capped by this goal from Aaron Luchuk.
Thrown off the glass, out ahead to neutral, gathered by Langen, with Luchuk driving the middle lane. Luchuk at the right circle. Langen protecting the puck, works it behind the net. Rapace in front for Luchuk, score! Aaron Luchuk with his second of the night makes it 8-2 Solar Bears with 9:42 remaining in the third period. Luchuk with his 25th of the season.
That was Jesse Liebman on the Solar Bears Broadcast Network. Luchuk finished the night with 2 goals and an assist as Orlando went on to win 8-3 and match a franchise mark for most goals scored at home in a single game. Poised to punch their first playoff ticket since 2017, the Greenville Swamp Rabbits swept a back-to-back road set against the Wheeling Nailers last weekend. In the series opener, rookie defenseman Alec Rawhauser snapped a 1-1 deadlock late in the third period for the eventual game winner. A loose puck sitting for Rawhauser. He finds Knott on the pass to his left. Knott, his shot. Hit a body in front. Caress to side toward the near wing where Thompson will send one out in front. Rawhauser fires one. Score! Alec Rawhauser! A drive from the center point! Finds its way through with 3:32 left in the third. The Pits lead for the first time tonight. It's 2-1. That was yours truly on the Greenville Swamp Rabbits Broadcast Network. And our final stop is with the Wheeling Nailers. Tim Doherty's first week as a Wheeling Nailer was a successful one as he tallied 3 goals and 4 points in 4 games. The first of those goals came during a 4-3 win at Fort Wayne and was also the first of his professional career.
Sylvester goes all the way deep, drives his man into the end boards. Scrum in behind the Fort Wayne net as they tangle for it, trying to grab it away from there. Already open net, he scores! Tim Doherty, in his Wheeling debut, gets his first professional goal. It's a power play goal that gives the Nailers a 2-1 lead with 8:22 to go in the second.
That was DJ Abasella on the Nailers Broadcast Network. The Horses are coming down to the final stretch with the 2021 Kelly Cup playoffs only 3 weeks away. Be sure to tune in and follow your favorite ECHL team for the most exciting time of the season. That'll do it for the latest edition of the ECHL Plays of the Week. But the Greenville Swamp Rabbits, I'm Matt Trust.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Greenville! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker. Simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
And we are back in downtown Jacksonville. Arlie Johnson with you between periods 1 and 2. The Jacksonville Icemen have a 1-0 lead over the Greenville Swamp Rabbits, despite Jacksonville getting outshot 14-4 in the first period. Very curious how the conversations went in the locker room after one period. It's kind of weird when you have the lead, but you get outplayed, which I feel like Jacksonville did. Maybe it's time that Jacksonville kind of starts initiating things a little bit and realize that they're an awful good team that can push this team around. Maybe time for the second period for Jacksonville to be the aggressor. Not that Jacksonville was terrible in that period. Greenville was very good. But the Icemen certainly took advantage of an opportunity and a juicy rebound that John Letherman gave up on a point shot from Andrew Pesky. And Brandon Gignac made no mistake. Not much to give you on the ECHL scoreboard as of now. There are 2 other games in the league tonight, but neither of them start until just after 9 o'clock. They're both in the Mountain Time Zone. but one of them has major implications for the Icemen as the Indy Fuel begin a 4-game weekend set, or week-long set, I would really probably more appropriately say, at Rapid City. Indy plays at Rapid City tonight, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A 4-game series. So if you're an Icemen fan and you want to pull for teams to lose so that Jacksonville can get into the standings, I'll tell you what, Icemen fans, you better be huge fans of the Rapid City Rush for the remainder of this week, as they have 4 games at home against Indy, and they could really do the Icemen a colossal favor by knocking off the Fuel 2 or 3 times over the course of this weekend. Rapid City has fallen on some hard times, but they are still on the outskirts of vying for the playoffs. They're in 5th place in the Western Conference. They're 7 points behind 4th place Utah, but I'm sure Rapid City will still go into that game feeling we've got to give it one final push. This is sort of their last hurrah to have any hope of getting into the playoffs. So I expect Rapid City's best against Indy, hopefully to the tune of 2 or 3 victories. And if the Icemen can get that paired with a couple of victories of their own this week, then you could be looking at Jacksonville building a little bit of a lead over the Indy Fuel in the standings. As it is right now, Jacksonville, Indy, and Orlando, all 3 of them have 68 points on the season, and just 1 point behind them now, the South Carolina Stingrays with 67 points. I know it is based on winning percentage this year because of the pandemic, but that will certainly give you some idea of just how tight things are in the standings. And if you want to take it in a different level, there's actually 4 teams, Greenville being one of them, along with Indy, Jacksonville, and Orlando. All 4 of them have 31 victories. Greenville just happens to have a ton of overtime losses, so they have several more points than everybody else. I expect Greenville to be able to hang on to that number 2 seed, possibly go into the 1 seed, but they would really need Florida to have an absolute collapse, I think, for Greenville to do that. The Swamp Rabbits have an 8-point lead over the Jacksonville Icemen right now in the standings. So a Jacksonville win today in regulation would move Jacksonville 6 points away from Greenville, and they would have a game in hand still on the Swamp Rabbits as well. Never say never. The Icemen play Greenville 2 more times after tonight. That is the weekend after this one. Both games would be in Greenville. That's a week from Friday and a week from Saturday. It will be Jacksonville at Greenville. So there is your look at the standings, at least a brief look at the standings. Try and tell you what's ahead for the Icemen in our second intermission, and maybe break down the standings a little bit more, and maybe tell you a couple of the matchups that the teams have ahead of each other. One to really look for, just to give you a preview, this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Orlando hosts South Carolina. Very tricky for which team you want to root for. We'll break that down a little bit in the second intermission as we come back to live play. And it's the Icemen with the puck, centering feed, batted out of the air by Greenville, played into the zone. It's going to be a hand pass against the Icemen as Michael Kim batted it in with his hand, and Brendan Warren touched it up. So a whistle just 15 seconds in. Let's see if the Icemen have some sort of response from the first period when they did not necessarily play their best, but they did get the lead. They are on top 1-0. So let's see if Jacksonville gives a little more of an offensive zone effort tonight in this second period. Greenville playing it into the Jacksonville zone. It is Matula around the wall for Michael Kim. Kim continues it along, but it's pinched in by Ben Finkelstein. He'll steal it, tries to center. It goes off the back of the net. Comes free for Thompson. Thompson plays it off the boards to himself, dropping it for Frank Tachara. Tachara, indirect feed to Finkelstein at the right point. He'll rim it around for Knott behind the net. Knott carries it all the way to the far side corner, where it's poked away by Matula, but not cleared out yet. Soft shot on net, turned aside by the paddle of the stick of Kyle Kaiser. Pinned up along the wall now to Kaiser's right, 2-on-2 battle for it. Trevor Hamilton waiting to see where the puck goes. Still tied up along the wall, comes free to Greenville. It is Knott, now defended by Hamilton. Not looking for Tachara. Hamilton tries to knock it loose. Michael Kim is there. Not a whole lot going on along the walls right now. Tachara finally taps it behind the net. Graham Knott on his forehand, curls away from a man. That is Hamilton. He'll drop it for Finkelstein. Finkelstein behind the cage. Hamilton rides him into the boards. The two of them go down. Puck comes free for the Icemen, and they will clear it out to center ice. Icing will be waved off here as the Swamp Rabbits have it behind their own net. In deep on the forecheck was Brendan Warren, but Greenville plays it through the neutral zone. It is Cameron backhanding it behind the net of Jacksonville. Miller plays it up the left side. It goes to Riker Killens. Killens' feed deflects to the Icemen. Trying to tap it ahead is Brown. Gignac will poke it in deep. Hustling after it there is Pascal Ake as the Swamp Rabbits have possession, only to give it up at the blue line. A drive from Miller goes well wide. Killens pinches in from the right point. He'll hold it in behind the net for Ake. To the near side boards, it is Brown. Brown trying to feed to the blue line, but it's picked off and cleared out by Greenville. Take a weird bounce as well, and it belongs to the Swamp Rabbits because of it. Cameron behind the Jacksonville net, looking for Reddick. Reddick to the far side wall. Curls to his forehand side, then he'll drop it back underneath the goal line. Cameron turns to the forehand. Sharp angle shot, turned aside by Kaiser. Rebound back to the near side wall. Haddad, he'll reverse it and try Gordy Meyer now at the near side. Man goes down off the puck as the Icemen come away with it. It is Gignac tapping it ahead, looking for Brown. Foot race for the puck. Brown taps it ahead. Goaltender Lethman will have to play it around the end boards, and Greenville has possession. Meyer takes a hit from Ake as the Icemen grab it at center ice, and Jacob Friend drops it back into his own zone for Andrew Pesky. Pesky's outlet pass out of the reach of Ake. Icing against the Icemen exactly 3 minutes into period number 2. The Icemen still on top, 1-0. Greenville has the only shot in this period. They're out shooting the Icemen 15-4 right now. It's Eric Bradford on the draw against Matt Bradley. And the puck goes into the corner. Friend with a body check on Bykov. Pesky flips it around the wall for Alex-Olivier Voyer. Voyer tapping it towards the blue line, but Bradley is there to hold it in. Stick handling around Bradford. He'll poke it into the corner. Voyer will try the opposite wing this time. Pinching in from the blue line this time is Frank Hora, and the Icemen will try the opposite side once more. Back and forth we go around the horn. It is Bradley poking it loose for the Swamp Rabbits. Bradford for the Icemen. He'll try to reverse it. Pesky in the corner. Can't get it away from Frank Hora. Jacksonville keeps trying, but they cannot clear the zone. Bykov now gives it up, and here come the Icemen. It is Bradford up the right side, and a 2-on-1 develops. Voyer for Ake. Deflection. Score! What a pass that was from Alex-Olivier Voyer, and Pascal Ake redirects into the twine. It's 2-0 Icemen with 16:16 to go in the second. That was a gorgeous sauce pass from Alex-Olivier Voyer. He had to get it over the entire body of Greenville's defender, Alex Rawhauser, right on the blade of Ake, who made no mistake by John Lethman. So just the way they drew it up, boys, the Icemen getting outshot 15-5, but leading 2-0 as we bring it down to Joe Massa.
The season, number 26, Pascal Ake. Assisted by number 21, Alex-Olivier Voyer. And number 19, Eric Bradford. Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 44 seconds. Once again, your Iceman goal scored by number 26, Pascal Ake. Assisted by Voyer and Bradford. Time of the goal, 3:44.
That's the 19th goal of the season for Pascal Ake. That is the leading goal scorer for the Icemen this year with his 19th tally of the year. We have an icing call against Greenville as the draw comes back into the Swamp Rabbit end. Kyle Kaiser, the story for Jacksonville between the pipes. And as for John Lethman, different story for him. His save percentage so far, 60% thus far. Only 5 shots for the Icemen, but 2 of them have found to the back of the net. And the Icemen now on top by 2. Face-offs to the right side of Lethman. The Icemen looking for more. It is Brendan Warren, unable to center. Jardine knocks it free. To the left side for Strome, who will backhand it in to the right side of Kaiser. Icemen are first on the puck. Gerdukas starts the charge. Forz Matula. Ahead it is Warren, tapping it away from Weiss to the drop pass. Wrister save is made by Lethman, and he looked a little uncomfortable with that wrist shot from Riker Killens as well. He does hold on to it, but that rebound was available for a split second. And the faceoff will be in the Swamp Rabbit zone. 15-13 to go in the second. On Pascal Ake's 19th of the year. Alex Olivier Voyer with a pair of helpers tonight as well. The primary assist on that one, and again, that primary assist was a thing of beauty from Voyer. High degree of difficulty to get enough loft in that saucer pass to get it over the outstretched body of Alec Rawhauser and have it land right on the tape of Ake. Textbook pass as the Icemen get the puck in the offensive zone. It is Ake again, losing control to the Swamp Rabbits. It was knocked free by Greenville. Weiss with it there, and the Icemen get it right back. It is Gignac in the neutral zone, going wide on Jachara. He beats him, turns to the forehand side, drop pass loose in front, and it is the Swamp Rabbits coming away with it. Thompson for not tries to move around Jacob Friend. Friend got just enough of him with the body as Pesky moves it to the right wing for Gignac. Gignac's clearing attempt was blocked. Pesky gets it back, gives it up now to Greenville. Thompson with a wraparound attempt, and he will score. How in the world did Garrett Thompson put that one in the net? But a wraparound from behind the goal line puts Greenville on the board. It's a 2-1 hockey game. 14:31 to go in the second. And the Icemen still in the lead, but Thompson, somehow he got that, I think, all the way around Kaiser. I don't think he even went through the legs with that. I think he went far post on it somehow. On Thompson's 14th goal of the year at 5:29. So that 2-goal advantage lasted less than 2 minutes for the Icemen. As the Icemen bring it back into Greenville's end. It is Jardine for Cameron. Cameron with an outlet pass. That goes by everybody. This is going to be called icing against Greenville. Unassisted goal for Garrett Thompson, his 14th of the year. I've been very impressed with him over the course of this regular season. I think he's a fine player for the Swamp Rabbits. Greenville doesn't really have a guy that is a leading scorer in the league, but they've got about 5 guys that kind of all balance things out. They've got 5 players between 13 and 15 goals. I take that back. They've got 6 players, well, including that goal there from Thompson. Now 6 players that have either 14 or 15 goals. As the Icemen get a shot on net, save made by Lethman. Getting a piece of that one was Bradford on the play. Exactly 14 minutes to go in period number 1. Excuse me, period number 2. I'm a little lagging here. 2-1 Jacksonville. Each team has scored in this second period. The Icemen took a 2-0 lead. Swamp Rabbits respond with a goal of their own. Faceoff is going to be to the left side of John Letherman. Bradford with Saraceno and Alex Olivier Voyer. Again, the Icemen without Aaron Nazarian tonight for the first time all season long as Greenville takes it into the zone. But a wrister by Bradley is deflected out of play, and we will go to break with 13:51 to go in the second period. Jacksonville has scored, Greenville has scored. The Icemen still on top by 1. It's a 2-1 score. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze. The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to JacksIcemen.com.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Arlie Johnson with you for the call of tonight's game between the Jacksonville Icemen and Greenville Swamp Rabbits. Yet another critical matchup for the Icemen as they need to string some wins together to keep this one, keep their pace in the Eastern Conference standings as Jacksonville gets a deflection out of their own zone. It'll move into the Greenville end. Jardine on the puck with Voyer right on his hip. Finkelstein moves it to the wall for Sean Cameron, and the Swamp Rabbits will break out. Errant pass, however, goes back into the Jacksonville zone. Hamilton will play it off the wall. Knocked free for Greenville in the neutral zone. It's Finkelstein, D-to-D for Jardine. Jardine goes back to the right for Finkelstein. Cross ice, it is Cameron into the zone. Onside is Greenville. Cameron tries to split the defense. Puck trickles behind the Jacksonville net. Liam Pecoraro with it there for Greenville. All the way to the blue line is Pecoraro. His shot is blocked by Warren. Warren on his forehand, curls away from one man, feeds it up the wall at center ice, broken up there by Greenville. Icemen get it right back immediately. Stretch pass, deflected in by Gerdukis, and Lethman will just cover it up and take the face-off. And what are we gonna call here? Are we calling too many men on the ice, maybe? Against Greenville? I'm not so sure. They're saying that, oh, I know what it is. Because it was a frozen puck from a deflection in from center ice by Lethman, that means that the same 5 guys for Greenville have to stay on the ice. I was confused there because it wasn't an icing call. But when you freeze a puck, this is a new rule. When you freeze a puck on a shot that comes in from outside the blue line, then the same 5 guys have to stay on defensively. That's what happened there for Greenville. Icemen lose the face-off anyway, and it's Greenville coming into the offensive zone. Trying to go coast to coast was Pecoraro, couldn't get the shot away. Centering feed from Greenville, swept away by the Icemen, but not cleared yet. Haddad gets bumped off the puck by Zmatula. Haddad keeps his feet, however, keeps the puck as well. Hora with a drive, that was blocked in front. Comes up high for the Icemen. Gerdukis trying to clear it away, can't get it out yet. It is Haddad, knocked away by Miller this time, but still not cleared. The Swamp Rabbits play it down low. Pecoraro with a centering feed. Picked off by Jacksonville at the blue line. Held in once more by Greenville. Hora with a wrister on net, and the save is made by Kaiser. And then we've got a joust between Brendan Miller for the Icemen, and I believe that was Bryce Reddick for Greenville. 12-11 to go in the second. The Icemen nursing this 2-1 advantage over the Swamp Rabbits. Once again, a victory for the Icemen would move them into sole possession of 4th place in the Eastern Conference. And of course, the top 4 teams in each conference advance to the postseason, so the Icemen want to get there and then stay there. They would also move just a couple of percentage points behind the Indy Fuel in the overall standing, so they certainly have a shot at 3rd place as well. As Greenville wins the draw, a wrister from the blue line, snatched out of the air by Kaiser. He'll hang on and take the draw to his left. That wrister came from Gordy Meyer. Derek Lodermeyer on the draw for the Icemen. He's got Ian McKinnon and Nick Saraceno with him. And tossed from the draw is Lodermeyer, so Saraceno's gonna have to come in for it against Joey Haddad. That is Greenville's team captain. Puck is down, comes to the blue line. Greenville possesses. It is Meyer. Back to the blue line for Strome. Fakes the shot, moves into the high slot, takes the shot, goes just wide on the play on a deflection. Kaiser might have gotten a piece of it, didn't miss by much on the carom. Jacksonville gets to the loose puck. It's Saraceno for Lodermeyer. Lodermeyer, backhand feed for Saraceno. Into the zone for McKinnon. Wrister is knocked aside by Lethman. McKinnon gets it right back, high into the air. Goes off the top of the glass and out of play. And it's going to be an offensive zone draw for the Icemen. And the draw will be to the left side of John Lethman, or excuse me, to the right side. Each team changing up here. Jacksonville sends out Pascal Ake with Christopher Brown and Brandon Gignac. Gignac on the draw. He has one of the goals tonight. Pascal Ake has the other one. Both of them set up by Alex Olivier Voyer. Interesting that he's not on the ice on this line, but he was a factor in both of those goals for the Icemen. As the Icemen have to bring it back into their own zone for the puck. It is Brown up the left side. Can Kay get the pass cross ice? He was looking for Hamilton, who had a ton of open ice ahead of him, but the pass couldn't get there. It's Greenville now in the neutral zone. Over the blue line is Nolan Laporte. Laporte around the wall to the near side. Frank Hora for Greenville. Trying to turn it back behind the Jacksonville net. Picked off there by the Icemen. Gignac airmails it out to center ice, looking for Ake. Ake taps it back for Brown, who lost the handle, and the Swamp Rabbits take over. Outlet pass, Rawhauser to Bykoff on the right wing. Rubbed out on the play by Michael Kim. Cleared in by Bykoff, and the Icemen have possession. It's Kim on the left wing. Chipping it off the glass, just got a piece of it. Saraceno knocking it free to the neutral zone, but the Swamp Rabbits get it right back. 10:32 to go in the second period. Jacksonville on top 2-1. It's Finkelstein in his own zone for Greenville. Plays it cross ice for Jardine, but it was out of his reach. He'll have to track it back down. Going back deep into his own zone. Jardine behind his own net now. Defended by Voyer, who curls off on his forecheck. It's Jardine for Finkelstein. Off the wall for DeChara. DeChara knocks it into the Jacksonville zone. Killens whiffed on his clearing attempt, and the Swamp Rabbits knock it towards goal. It's going to be covered up there by Kyle Kaiser, and the draw comes to his left. 10:01 to go. We are 1 second shy of the midway point, and the Icemen leading by a score of 2-1. Icemen will send out Mike Zmatula with Brendan Warren and Abbott Gerdukas completing the line. For Greenville, it's Graham Knott at the center ice face-off dot. Brendan Warren is in tight on this face-off. I'm surprised that Zmatula didn't get tossed from it, but we still await the drop of the puck. Comes free to Greenville, only to lose it immediately to the Icemen and Andrew Pesky. Pesky trying to find Warren. Deflects into the corner. Swamp Rabbits pull it away. Jacksonville gets it back. Still just tied up along the boards. Greenville again in possession. DeChara on his forehand. Defended by Andrew Pesky. The two of them go physical into the boards. DeChara comes away with it. He'll try the opposite wing now. DeChara leaving it for Finkelstein, who pinches in from the blue line. Puck back to the blue line. Nobody home for Greenville. Instead, it's Jacksonville. Warren trying to go wide on Jardine. Poked away. Warren looking to get it back. Swept away by Greenville. They'll play it out to center. 2-on-2 for the Swamp Rabbits. Knott looking for Thompson in the right wing corner. Jacob Friend bumps with him. Friend wins that battle. Moves it for Warren. Warren gives it up, and it's steal by Greenville. Taken back by Jacksonville. Friend with Garrett Thompson right on his hip. Friend, excellent work to get it to center ice, but it's stolen back by Greenville. Here's Pecoraro. He'll walk in, and a great save by Kaiser. Rebound for Cameron. For Pecoraro, trying to center, forehand, another great save. Pecoraro then has it deflected wide. Heavy pressure from Greenville. Pecoraro again, behind the net, centering feed. It's all Greenville right now. Jacksonville just trying to keep pressure away from Kaiser. Swamp Rabbits still with it at the blue line. Arister goes well wide. Comes off the end boards for Pecoraro. Pecораro's sensing it. Rister in front, blocked by Jacksonville. It comes up high for the Icemen. Here's Gignac off the boards for Gerdukas at center ice. And the Icemen escape and still have the lead at 2-1 as Jacksonville plays it in deep. Looking for the shot towards goal is the Icemen, and Brown, it's deflected into the corner. The Icemen will reverse it. Comes to the blue line. Killens with a wrister, deflected just wide on the play. I think it was Brown who got a piece of it. Miller at the blue line. And it is out of the zone, just over the line. And we'll have a stoppage in play with 8:06 to go in the second period. It was awful close. Greenville pressures. Jacksonville bends, but they do not break. It's still 2-1 Icemen. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores.
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Greenville. Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to JacksIcemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze. We've got another barn burner going here in downtown Jacksonville. The last game of a 5-game homestand for the Icemen. Jacksonville looking to go 4-1 on this homestand if they get the victory tonight. Greenville on the draw at center ice. They clear it into Jacksonville's end. I thought the Icemen thought that it was going to be icing, but they did not call it, and the Swamp Rabbits have possession. Hora behind the Icemen net. Miller is first on the puck, tapping it to the wide side. Haddad is there. He'll move it to the opposite wing. Greenville is laying right on top of an Icemen player, well behind the play, as Jacksonville clears it in, deflected in toward the Icemen. Ake is going to be on the puck at the blue line, holding the zone. Moving it in deep, trying to get there. Ake once more, but the Swamp Rabbits are there. They'll break out of their own end with Nolan Laporte. Laporte, a high toss into Jacksonville's end. Trevor Hamilton has all day as the Swamp Rabbits are completing a line change. Hamilton through the neutral zone, gets by one man. He'll wrist it in on net from about 80 feet out. Lethem in the stick save, and now it's Warren with the puck on a steal. Centering pass goes behind the net on a deflection. Thompson feeds it up the left side, and here comes Greenville. It is DeChara tapping it into the corner. Right side of Kaiser. Lodermeyer and Kim are there. Kim knocks it free. Warren looking for Hamilton. Hamilton on his backhand. Finds Ian McKinnon in the neutral zone. McKinnon on a bump, but it's stolen by Greenville. Not up ahead. Looking for Thompson. Loose there in the corner. Comes free to the Icemen. McKinnon off the wall. Hamilton gets it to the line, but not out yet. McKinnon takes a whack at it. Greenville still has it. Meyer from the top of the left circle. Rister is blocked into the corner by Warren. Garrett Thompson against Michael Kim. They tangle for it into the corner. Thompson now defended by Hamilton. Greenville's got a lot of work along the boards in this second period as the Icemen still cannot clear. Greenville has done such a good job as they get a shot away from Knott that went just wide on the play on a setup by Pecoraro. Greenville has done an excellent job of keeping the play in the zone as a shot is blocked by Michael Kim. Sean Cameron just onto the ice with fresh legs. And Warren is without his stick now for Jacksonville. Pecoraro at the center point, drops it for Jardine. Jardine steps away from a man, gets a shot away in the slot that is blocked, and Warren with his glove will sweep it out of the zone without his stick. Excellent work by Jacksonville, and the Icemen get a much-needed line change. The Swamp Rabbits with some serious offensive zone possession time in this second period, but Jacksonville still in the lead at 2-1. Puck is back in the Icemen zone. It is Bradley trying to center. Defended and stripped away by the Icemen and cleared ahead. Bradford with speed trying to go wide on Jardine. He beats him. Shot on net, gloved easily by Letheman, and he'll hang on for the draw. We'll take a break with 5:22 to go in period number 2. It remains Jacksonville 2, Greenville 1. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons. If you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
2-1 Jacksonville. Face-off is in the Icemen offensive zone. Swamp Rabbits win the draw, however. It's Rawhauser for Strome. Up ahead it is Matt Bradley, who somehow knocked that puck out of midair and kept the play onside in the process. His drop pass, however, to Strome goes all the way back into the Greenville end, and Letheman will play it himself. looking for Strome. Matthew Strome took a hit from Ake as the Swamp Rabbits attempt to break out of their zone. It's Bradley on his forehand. Cross ice for Laporte. He will get over the blue line onside. Drop pass for Hora. Wrister right into the midsection of Kaiser, who makes his 21st save of the night. Jacksonville's now getting outshot 22-11. But the Icemen in the lead. 2-1 is your score. Just one penalty called combined in the last 4.5 periods plus of hockey. Greenville had one power play in the first period today. That's been it today. It was a penalty-free game yesterday between the Icemen and Orlando Solar Bears. Maybe about time for the Icemen to get a power play. Right about now would be pretty nice. Face off to the left of Kaiser. And the Swamp Rabbits win it. It's Bykoff to the blue line, broken up by Warren. It's a breakaway. Warren with the puck on his stick to the backhand. Put it just wide on the play. He had the move, just couldn't put it between the pipes. What an effort that was from Brendan Warren in his return back from the American Hockey League. A clean steal at his own blue line, and he walked in alone from about 100 feet away. The Icemen get it back in their own zone. It is Miller touching it for Gerdukis. Warren taps it ahead. Gerdukis can't clear it in. Comes loose for Warren again. He'll drive it around the wall and behind the Greenville net, and the Icemen get a line change. Warren upset with himself that he didn't get the goal there. He made a great forehand to backhand move, just missed as he tried to go top shelf on it, as the Icemen cannot clear out of the zone yet, but they get it right back. They'll play it ahead. Voyer gives chase, but Bykoff beats him to it with some speed. And the Swamp Rabbits have it deep in their own end. Outlet pass for Reddick. Reddick is rubbed out on the play, and the Icemen try to skate with it. Pass intended for Bradford. Couldn't handle it out of midair, and the Swamp Rabbits tap it into Jacksonville's end. It is Kim for Hamilton. Cross-ice look right on the tape of Bradford. Bradford is onside on the left wing. Wrister is gloved by Letherman. No rebound there, as the Icemen are trying to get a couple more shots on net. The Icemen up to 8 shots on goal this period for 12 total. They only had 4 shots again in the first period, but better pressure in this second period. Greenville also with 8 shots on goal in this period. 3:33 to go in the second period, as Jacksonville sends out the Brandon Gignac line with Pascal Ake and Christopher Brown. Greenville wins another faceoff. They've won the large majority of draws tonight. Pecoraro in his own zone, forced a little deeper by Brown. Pecoraro again forced deeper, this time by Ake. Pecoraro gets spilled by Ake. Trying for the steal is Brown. He gets it to the blue line, tries to play it in deep, but the Swamp Rabbits are there. It is Cameron up the right wing, defended by Kim. Sharp angle shot, sticked into the corner by Kaiser. Comes loose for the Icemen. They've got a 3-man rush, 3 back for Greenville. Ake tries to backhand in. Tapped away by Greenville, held in the zone by the Icemen briefly. Meyer takes a hit from Ake, and Jacksonville looks to complete a change. Outlet pass from the Swamp Rabbits. It's deflected in behind the Jacksonville net. Pesky swings it around to the near side for Jacob Friend. Friend for Gerdukis. Gerdukis through the neutral zone. He's over the blue line onside. Beats Finkelstein wide. Plays it behind the net, just out of the reach of Zmatula. Not in Zmatula. Fight for it along the far side wall. Warren is there, trying to be a 3rd man in, looking to strip the puck loose. Puck still tied up along the boards. Gerdukis now waiting to see if that puck comes free. 3 men in there for each team. Finally, it squirts loose. It belongs to Greenville, looking for the steal as Warren got a piece of it. Couldn't keep it in, however, and the Swamp Rabbits get it back. Thompson flips it into the zone. Kaiser plays it himself up the wall. Friend lets it go for Gerdukis. That was a smart play as the Icemen get it to center ice. DeChara getting it back for Greenville. It's Jardine behind his own blue line. Final 2 minutes of this second period. Long outlet pass for Greenville. They're onside. DeChara gives it up to the Icemen. It is Pesky. Pesky flipping it ahead. Just playing it safe. Don't want to do anything fancy with the lead right now as the Icemen look to steal at center. They can't get it. Finkelstein in his own zone. Up the right wing for Laporte. Laporte has it picked off by Voyer, who's played a strong game tonight for Jacksonville with a pair of assists. Greenville back into the offensive zone. Soft shot on net. Just kind of trickled to Kaiser. He'll cover it up and take the draw. 1:28 to go in period number 2. The Icemen on top, 2-1 is your score. Brandon Gignac a goal in the first period. Pascal Ake with a second period goal. It was 2-0 briefly for Jacksonville, but Greenville gets an unassisted goal from Garrett Thompson to make it a 1-goal margin once more. Face-off is to Kaiser's right. Bradford against Strome on the draw. Bradford wins this one. Killens clears it, looking for Saraceno at the red line. Back for Killens, tries to clear in and does. It goes behind the net of John Letherman. Letherman playing the puck for Frank Hora. Hora on the right wing. Plenty of daylight through the neutral zone. Hora now over the blue line, all the way to the right circle, coast to coast, and he goes wide on his snapshot, but too much room there given up by the Jacksonville defense as the Icemen try to clear it away. Last minute of play in period number 2. Greenville still with the puck in the offensive zone. Miller first on it now for Jacksonville, rimming it around by everybody and safely out into the Greenville end. No icing. We play on. Hora has it to the right of his netminder. Voyer with a passive forecheck. Rawhauser for the Swamp Rabbits behind his own cage as the Icemen now complete a line change. Rawhauser in no hurry behind his own net. 32 seconds to go in the period. It is Hora. Outlet pass deflected in by Bykov. Haddad gives chase. He's first on the puck for Greenville. Looking for the poke check is Miller. Can't clear it out yet. Haddad towards the slot. Poked away by Killens and played out to center. Haddad drops it back into his own zone. 12 seconds to go now in the period. Jardine from the red line has to be forced back into his own zone. Well done by Gignac. Jardine to the right side for Finkelstein, and it looks like time will expire here as we go to the locker room with the Icemen still on top by 1. 2-1 is the score. Jacksonville getting 9 shots on goal in that period. Greenville also with 9 shots in that period. Each team scored once in that period as well, but the Brandon Gignac goal in the first period as of right now, I suppose that would be called the difference in the game. And again, a just almost penalty-free game, only 1 penalty all game. It went to Jacksonville. Greenville 0 for 1 on the power play. The Icemen have now gone 5 consecutive periods without a power play attempt. We'll see if that changes in the third period. Regardless, the Icemen have the lead going into the third period. That certainly bodes well for them. We'll see if they can hang on and get yet another victory and vault themselves into sole possession of 4th place in the Eastern Conference standings. We will go to break and return in a few minutes. When we do, we'll tell you what's ahead for the Jacksonville Icemen and try and break down your Eastern Conference standings a little further. We might need a deep dive into it because there is so much to absorb. It is 2-1 Icemen. They have the lead over the Greenville Swamp Rabbits after 2 periods of play. You are listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker. Simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey. Feel the freeze. The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksicemen.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Greenville! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes. Available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face-Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
We are between periods 2 and 3. The Jacksonville Icemen have a 2-1 lead over the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. The go-ahead goal right now belongs to Pascal Ake. At the time, it made it 2-0 Jacksonville. Greenville gets on the board a couple minutes later from Garrett Thompson. Both those goals are relatively early in the second period, and there's been nothing since. So the Icemen nursing this 1-goal lead now as we go to the Eastern Conference standings and tell you what is at stake for this game tonight for the Icemen. First of all, let's give you what the standings are up to the date right at this second. Florida in first place, as they have been all year long, but only a 3-point lead over second place Greenville. Greenville is right there. Florida with 79 points, Greenville with 76 points. If you want to go by winning percentage, which is the ultimate determining factor this year, Florida's winning percentage 6.58. Greenville's is 6.13. Greenville, along with Indy, Jacksonville, and Orlando, all 4 of them have 31 wins. But Greenville has a much higher winning percentage because they have several overtime losses as opposed to regulation losses. Third place right now by only percentage points are the Indy Fuel. Indy, Jacksonville, and Orlando, all 3 of them have 68 points on the season, but Indy has a better winning percentage because the Fuel have played 3 fewer games than both Jacksonville and Orlando. So Jacksonville, even if the Icemen win tonight and the Indy Fuel lose tonight, and remember they play in Rapid City later on this evening, keep your up to date on your ECHL app for your score on the Indy Rapid City game late tonight. But a Jacksonville victory and an Indy Fuel loss would put Jacksonville 2 points ahead of Indy in the standings, but from a points winning percentage perspective, Indy would actually still have the advantage over Jacksonville, even if the Icemen do move 2 points ahead of the Fuel in the point standings. That's how crazy it is right now around the ECHL. You also have to think about games remaining and total games played for each of these teams along the way. Currently, the Icemen are in a dead heat, complete tie with the Orlando Solar Bears. Indy for winning percentage, by the way, 5.86 is their winning percentage. For the Icemen and Orlando, as of this very second, both teams have a 5.57 winning percentage. So they are .029 behind the Indy Fuel in the standings. And just behind both Jacksonville and Orlando, the South Carolina Stingrays are still very much in the hunt. South Carolina only has 1 fewer point than Indy, Jacksonville, and Orlando. Their win percentage is 5.49, so they are only .008 behind both Jacksonville and Orlando. If that doesn't tell you just how close this race is, I know it's confusing, especially when you're just listening to it without like actually watching it or reading it on your phone or on your computer. It's hard to follow when you're just kind of explaining it like I am verbally, but it is tight. Let's just leave it at that. Jacksonville also telling you how many games remaining for these teams. That's important also because not everybody is finishing with 72 games this year, which is a normal full ECHL season. As an example, the Indy Fuel, they've only played 58 games so far this year. They have 11 games remaining, which means that Indy, at least as of now, unless there's some sort of press release that adds games, but I don't know if we'll see that or not. So as of this moment, Indy has 11 games remaining, which means that they will finish the season with 69 games played. Jacksonville, they have 10 games remaining, including this one tonight. The Icemen finished with 71 games this season. Orlando, they have 11 games remaining. They will actually be one of the ones that finishes with a full 72-game season this year. South Carolina, they only have 9 games left this year, which means that they will finish the year with only 70 games in the season. If you want to go by points by the end of the season, here's the best way to look at it. If that's your thing. Jacksonville, for them to beat Indy when the year is over, the Icemen need 3 more points than Indy in the standings when it's all said and done. If they do that, they will have a better winning percentage. Jacksonville needs to have 2 more points than the South Carolina Stingrays at season's end. If they can do that, they will have a better win percentage than South Carolina. It's a little different for Orlando. For Jacksonville to beat Orlando in winning percentage, the Icemen can actually finish with 1 fewer point than Orlando. As an example, if Orlando finishes the year with 80 points and Jacksonville ends the year with 79 points, the advantage would belong to the Icemen in that situation. So it is as nutty as can be. I hope we never have to do rankings based on winning percentage and an unbalanced schedule ever again. None of us ever want to go through this ever again, but that is what we have tonight, and I hope that I gave you some form of clarity. If you have any questions at all and you are listening in, by all means, please give us a message on the Mixlr feed. You can ask whatever you want. I'll try and answer it as best as I possibly can, all things considered. But that is about as much of a deep dive as I can give you, at least in a conversational or a monologue point of view. But the Icemen, really, the bottom line, win hockey games. You have 10 games left. They have a very difficult schedule, but I got to think if you want to put a guess at it, the Icemen win 7 of their final 10, including this one tonight. I would feel awful good about the Icemen's playoff chances. If they finish 6-4, could be close. If they finish 5-5, that's where it gets a little dicey, because the Icemen have to be better than at least 2 of the 3 teams between Indy, Orlando, and South Carolina. If they win today, then they would be in that situation, but they have to continue it on for the final 2.5 weeks of the season. We will go to a break and come back in a couple minutes. When we return, we'll have the start of your third period as the Icemen have the lead right now after 2. 2-1 is your score over the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker. Simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze. The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksicemen.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
We are back in downtown Jacksonville at the Publix rink at the Veterans Memorial Arena. We are between periods 2 and 3, and the Jacksonville Icemen have a 2-1 advantage over the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. Third period just about to get underway. Jacksonville in their aviator blue jerseys tonight. Skating from my left to my right in this third period of play as the Icemen look to gain sole possession of fourth place in the Eastern Conference standings. It would give them a 2-point cushion over Orlando. It would also give them a 2-point lead over the Indy Fuel, but they would actually still be trailing Indy in the standings because of winning percentage. But it would certainly get them that much closer to Indy in the standings. It would put a lot of pressure on the Fuel. No guarantee that Indy finishes in third place. Just to give you an idea of how well the Icemen have been playing as of late, not just in the last handful of games, but really since April 2nd, Jacksonville is 16-7 since April 2nd. If you want to take it back even further, when they were playing well, at one point in the season, I believe it was in late February, the Indy Fuel had a 21-point lead over the Icemen in the standings. As of today, that lead is 0. The Icemen have come all the way back from 21 points behind the Indy Fuel in the standings, and they are deadlocked with them right now, and they may actually surpass them in 20 more minutes worth of hockey if Jacksonville can hang on here. Teams start 5-on-5. There's only been one penalty call all game. Greenville had that one power play chance. They did not convert. Puck is down. Swamp Rabbits have it. Jacksonville on top, 2-1, final period underway. Greenville plays it in deep. Smatula tries to kick it away, looking for Gerdukis. Gerdukis setting up Brendan Warren. Warren gets through the neutral zone for Michael Kim. Kim gains the red line and will flip it into the air behind the net of John Lethman of the Swamp Rabbits. Finkelstein has all day to play it out of his zone. Trying to clear it in is DeChara on his forehand, high into the air, out of play. Might have been deflected out of play. And a souvenir for somebody in about row number 5 or so, across the way from where we are. They love those souvenir pucks as long as it doesn't hit them, because those things hurt. Trust me, I know. I've been there. Even broadcasters take pucks to the face every now and again, although not while they're on the air. But ask me about it. I'll tell you one day. You know where to find me. I'm at the top of section 114. Wait until the game is over, please. Greenville back with the puck in the neutral zone. They'll tap it over the blue line, only to give it right back up. The Icemen through center. They will be the ones now bringing it to the Greenville blue line. Swamp Rabbits take it from there. Haddad's cross-ice look. Nice play by the Icemen and Alex-Olivier Voyer to wrist it into the zone after a steal at center ice. Haddad with Bradford on his heels. Haddad around the wall for Frank Hora. Hora will pitchfork it out to the neutral zone. Jacksonville right back with it. It is Saraceno looking for Voyer on the clear-in attempt. Hora turns to the backhand side, gives it up to the Icemen, a steal from Jacksonville. Bradford behind the net for Saraceno, looking for Voyer. Getting a piece of it there was Lethman, as Voyer was bidding for his first goal in an Icemen uniform. Killen steps around a man. He'll take the shot. It is blocked. Comes loose for the Swamp Rabbits. They come up the left wing side with Liam Pecoraro. Pecoraro through the neutral zone. He is onside, drops it to the right. Rister goes wide to the far side, comes all the way back to center ice, as Cameron had a great opportunity. He was given a little too much space there at the right wing faceoff circle. Now it's Jacksonville trying to steal in the offensive zone. They got a piece of it, but not enough to maintain possession. Gignac actually fell down on the puck briefly, as the Icemen now are pinned in their own zone. It's Bykov for the Swamp Rabbits. Around the wall for Reddick. He'll reverse it now to the near side. Bradley takes a bump from Ake as the puck goes to Bykov behind the Jacksonville net. Bykov on his backhand. Pesky rides him into the wall. Puck comes free. Trying to knock it loose are the Swamp Rabbits. They'll try the opposite wall. It is Christopher Brown. Brown steps away from Bradley. Moves it cross ice. Still in his own zone for Friend. Nice outlet pass to Ake. He's over the blue line to the left circle. Ake tries the drop pass. Nobody home. That 2-on-2 never really did develop. Greenville got a couple of players back, which really kind of thwarted that almost as soon as it started. For Greenville now, it is Wise. Wise into the zone. Looking for a wrister towards goal. It is blocked in front. Comes up high for Jacksonville. Hamilton on his backhand. Into the corner, right wing side. Outlet pass for Gerdukis. Then for Zmatula. He'll backhand in behind the net of Lethman. Down to 17-12 to go in the third period. Jacksonville leads by 1. Greenville has the puck behind their own net. Jardine up the right side. Matthew Strome deflects into the zone. He is first on the puck. Strome with a touch pass, stolen by Jacksonville. Here they come. They may have numbers the other way. Zmatula over the blue line. Those numbers never did come to fruition. And the Icemen will have to settle for a clear into the zone. It's Pecoraro for Jardine. Defending on the play is McKinnon. He's right at the top of the crease of John Letherman. Letherman with his blocker hand extended, making sure that McKinnon doesn't get right in his grill. Greenville up the right wing side. It is Finkelstein getting to the red line, poked away by Jacksonville. Swamp Rabbits get it right back. Rawhauser will snap it in, high off the glass. Miller will poke it in behind his own net for the Icemen. Thompson getting there first. Killens tries to strip it free. Thompson tapping it for Knott behind the Jacksonville net. To the blue line, it's Hora. Knott has the puck caught in his skates. It is loose along the wall. Squirts free for Greenville. Pass to the blue line, however, goes off a skate, and it ends up in the Swamp Rabbit end. 16:05 to go in the third period. Not much going on in this period yet. And a tremendous check. That just changed quickly as McKinnon will get the hit. What a hit that was from Ian McKinnon on Frank Hora. And it's going to be an icing call against Greenville. Just a crunching body blow. Clean as can be from Ian McKinnon. That got a rise out of the fans. And the draw will be in the Greenville end because of that hit from McKinnon. And we'll see if Jacksonville can win this draw and do something with it here. Face off to the right of Letherman. It is Greenville controlling. Rawhauser has plenty of time. He'll softball pitch it out to the Jacksonville blue line. The Icemen trying to move it ahead for Gignac, but it's out of his reach. Greenville with possession. Hora at center, ahead for Dachara. To the left side it is Thompson, centering feed, and what a goal from the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. And Frank Hora gets the tally. Tic-tac-toe passing from Greenville. 15:39 to go in the third period, and the Swamp Rabbits have come from 2-0 down to tie this one up. It's deuces wild now early in the third period. Frank Hora with his 5th goal of the season. Garrett Thompson again doing the damage for Greenville with a tremendous pass. Kaiser had absolutely no chance whatsoever. So Garrett Thompson with a goal and an assist for Greenville at 4:21 of period number 3. And the Icemen now looking for a chance themselves. Shot deflected, and it landed on top of the crossbar and bounced over the net. It hit the top of the crossbar. The Icemen very nearly came right back. A change-up shot as the Icemen get it right back again. Looking for it is Voyer. Wrister right on goal. Save made by Letherman. Great pushback there from the Icemen just after giving up the lead. As Bradford shot, I think it was deflected, and it became a real change-up of a shot. It went over the shoulder of Letherman, bounced on the top of the crossbar, and it did not go the way of the Icemen on the bounce. It bounced over the bar and then over the top of the net. Voyer got a chance after that, but his wrister was eaten up by Letherman. Icemen win this face-off, trying to get it to the blue line. They can't do it. Swamp Rabbits come away with the puck. Bykov in the neutral zone. Looking to go cross ice. It's stolen by Jacksonville. They get it to center, but no further. Swamp Rabbits try to clear back in, but they airmailed it over the glass and out of play instead. Add an assist on that Greenville goal to Frank Dachara along with Garrett Thompson. And it's a 2-2 hockey game. Greenville, oh, by the way, they are in second place, and they've done a great job. Give them credit. But, man, they let everybody in the game. More than half their games, more than 50% of their games are one-goal games. More than 1/3 of their games are overtime games. That's how tight Greenville plays it. And we may have another one. Although, certainly there's left to be decided in this one. It's 2-2 right now as another big hit from Jacksonville. This time it's Riker Killens on Matthew Strome as the Icemen take it over the blue line. Gerdukis going wide on Jardine. He'll take it behind the net. Centering feed deflects for the Swamp Rabbits, and Rawhauser will skate away with the puck. Greenville is very sound defensively. The Icemen get it back at their own line with Riker Killens. He had nobody to feed to. He'll just drive it off the glass back into Greenville's end. Jardine with it. defended by Gignac. Jardine moves it for Thompson, poked away by the Icemen. Here comes Gignac by himself for the moment. He's onside and waits for help. Gignac plays it down low, looking for Brown. He'll tap it around the boards for Ake. Ake to the blue line, a slap shot. Left skate save made by Lethman. He just got enough with the skate blade, and it comes all the way to center ice for Greenville. It is Jardine. Around the boards we go. Hamilton is first on the puck. Double teamed on the play, knocks it ahead, only to give it up to Greenville again. Graham not with it. In the corner, centering feed is deflected. Comes loose to Greenville at the blue line. It is Finkelstein. Finkelstein to his forehand. Shot is blocked by Hamilton. Hamilton drives him into the boards. Finkelstein feeds it for Graham Knott. Knott looks for a trailer on the play. Comes back to the blue line. Rister is blocked in front by Gignac, but more pressure from Greenville. Pecoraro looks for the wraparound. Couldn't get it to go, and Kaiser will freeze it and take the draw. Back and forth we go right now as the Greenville Swamp Rabbits have just tied things up. A goal from Frank Hora has this game tied at 2. 13:21 to go in the third period. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
We are set up for yet another thrilling finish for the Jacksonville Icemen. 2-2 is the score. Jacksonville had a 2-0 lead briefly in the second period, but Greenville got one in the second and one here in the third to even it up at 2. Nothing unusual for either of these teams. Still plenty of time left in the third, though. 13:21 on the clock. Jacksonville wins a face-off in their own zone. Kim tries to play it ahead for Voyer. Pinching in his Jardine from the blue line. He'll hold it in. Voyer gets another crack at it. He'll try behind the net for Hamilton. Hamilton on his backhand. Pitchforks it off glass. Not out yet. Now it is. It goes off a skate and out to the red line. Jardine drifting into his own zone. Wing to wing for Finkelstein. Finkelstein up the wall. Cameron gives it up to the Icemen. Here comes Voyer. He'll deflect back into the Greenville end. It's Jardine for Haddad. Jardine gets it back on the left wing. Outlet pass for Cameron, broken up by the Icemen. Saraceno will forehand in and chase after it. Finkelstein first on the puck, driving it off the wall. Crazy bounce. It goes by everybody. This is going to be icing against Greenville. It went off the dasher right where the boards meet the glass. Took a tricky bounce, but I think it was to the benefit of the Icemen because it went all the way down the ice. I don't think it would have made it all the way down had it not taken that kind of bounce. So the draw comes to the right side of John Lethman. Jacksonville getting outshot 25-16, but it's a tie hockey game. This is Matula on the draw for the Icemen. Greenville wins it. It's Jardine up the left wing boards for Pecoraro. Cross ice look right onto the tape of Haddad. Haddad's into the zone offensively. Defended by Miller. Well done there by Miller against a very big rangy player in Haddad. Now it's Miller trying to locate the puck. He couldn't locate it in the corner. Greenville gets it back. Haddad at the right wing circle. Along the boards for Pecoraro. He's all alone, and a great save by Kaiser with the blocker. He had to be up to the task for that one. Greenville still with it. Another save made. Finkelstein will score on the rebound. And the Swamp Rabbits have come all the way back to to take the lead. It's 3-2 with 12:02 to go in the third period. Too much pressure from Greenville. And Finkelstein getting a rebound of his own shot. Puts it in by the outstretched leg of Kyle Kaiser. As the Swamp Rabbits, I think, had 4 shots on goal in that exchange. And for the first time tonight, it is Greenville in the lead at 3-2 on Finkelstein's 9th goal of the season at 7:58 of period number 3. And now it's Jacksonville's turn to try and come from behind. against a very stingy defensive team in Greenville. The Icemen have had trouble getting offensive zone pressure in this game, at least sustained pressure. They've certainly had some chances, and it only takes one to get back to even as Michael Kim flattens a man at center ice. That was Bryce Reddick. The Icemen have the puck in their own zone. And now a giveaway. Greenville with another steal. Backhander on net. Save is made by Kaiser. Rebound for Greenville. What a move by Meyer to get around a man. Cannot center. Now he does. It's turned aside by Kaiser. Held in on a great play by Bykov for Gordy Meyer. Meyer loses it to the Icemen. It is Lodermeyer around the wall. Gignac lets it go. It comes all the way to center out ice. Actually, it was McKinnon letting it go all the way out to the Swamp Rabbit end. Matt Bradley to the left side for Bykov. Bykov gets it into the Jacksonville zone. The Icemen try to sweep it right back out. They can't do it. Pressure from Greenville. And a penalty coming on Jacksonville. It's going to be Eric Bradford again. Slashing is the call. And a power play for the Swamp Rabbits with 11:01 to go. And Bradford into the box. He's the only man that's gone into the penalty box for the last 2 games combined for either team. Whether it was Orlando yesterday, Greenville today, or the Icemen. Bradford had the first penalty in the first period as well. So the Icemen now trailing and now down a man. What a critical point this is, as the Swamp Rabbits have come from 2-1 down in this third period to take the lead, and now the power play for Greenville as well. Jacksonville wins the draw, but they do not clear. It is Finkelstein at the left point. He just scored to put them on top. His wrister goes wide behind the net. Thompson picks it up at the left wing circle. Thompson all the way to the high slot on his backhand, defended by Warren. Finkelstein gets it back for Knott, who turns and fires. It is blocked and cleared away by the Icemen out to center ice. Warren gives chase, trying to move it shorthanded. He'll bottle things up in the neutral zone. Greenville gets it back. It is Knott at center ice. Curling away from a man. To the left side is DeChara. DeChara with a saucer pass out of the reach of Garrett Thompson. On the puck are the Icemen, and clearing the zone is Brendan Miller. Letherman leaving the puck for Finkelstein. 1:11 to go on the power play for Greenville. Leading 3-2 now. Finkelstein in his own zone, defended by Lodermeyer. The drop pass goes to Bradley. Bradley over the blue line, onside. Moving it to the right wing for Bykov. Bykov around the boards. It's by everybody and all the way into the Greenville end. We are now past the midway point of this third period. Jacksonville down by a goal, 3-2. The Swamp Rabbits have come from 2-0 down to take the lead. Jardine in his own zone, just getting it away from Ake as Bradley. Man falls down for Jacksonville. What a play by Hamilton on the poke check. And it's now the Icemen moving shorthanded. Ake bringing it into the Greenville zone. Jacksonville unable to move with a shorthanded rush as Gerdukis now tries to steal in the zone. If nothing else, he's killing some time. Down to 21 seconds to go on the power play for Greenville. It's Jardine dropping it back into his own end for Pecoraro. Pecoraro is onside. Cuts to the right, tries to pass. It is intercepted by Jacksonville, but not cleared yet. Jardine at the left point, playing it into the corner for Bradley. 2 seconds left on the power play. Out of the box is Bradford, but the Swamp Rabbits have it in the offensive end. Centering feed from Cameron, picked off by Jacksonville. Here come the Icemen. Killens chipping it ahead. Comes free for Bradford. Bradford up the right wing for Saraceno. Bradford on the drop pass. Back into the corner for Saraceno. Team's now at 5-on-5. Bradford behind the Greenville net. On his backhand, he'll get it to the blue line. Friend is there. Wrister deflects on net. Letherman makes the save. Rebound for Rawhauser to the right wing for Cameron. And Greenville plays it out of the zone. 8:27 to go in period number 3. It's Greenville 3, Jacksonville 2. Swamp Rabbits at their own blue line. Laporte gets to center. He'll forehand in. It goes off the boards right to Kaiser in the air. He will glove it and take the draw, and we will go to break. 8 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the third period, and the Icemen up against the wall right now. They trail 3-2. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker. Simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
The Icemen trailing by a goal. It's 3-2, 8:17 to go. The Icemen looking to get this game to overtime, where they have been excellent in overtime. Although I'm sure they would be more than happy with 2 goals in regulation to regain the lead. But let's start with 1 here and see what happens. Faceoff is in the Jacksonville zone, right side of Kyle Kaiser. Greenville, who has only lost 2 of their last 14 games in regulation. They win the draw, but they have to go back to center ice to track it down. Can Jacksonville now come from behind in the 3rd period on home ice? Greenville pokes it into the Jacksonville end. Pesky is on the puck first. Behind the net for Gignac. Gignac now turns to the other side. He'll rim it around, trying to hold it in his Finkelstein, and he does. Finkelstein behind the Jacksonville net. Has it knocked free, comes back, and he gets it right through the blue paint. Nobody home. Comes to the near side wall. Jardine takes a bump as the Icemen get possession. It is Brown chopping it up the wall, trying to move it by Jardine. He'll get it to the Greenville line, but no further than that. The Swamp Rabbits are stifling on defense, and their forecheck is excellent too. Strome plays it into the zone. He took a stick up high, but no call there. We play on as the Icemen have it in their own end. It is Hamilton. Loses it to Graham Knott, and again the forecheck from Greenville steals the puck away. Thompson with a turnaround shot and a score. Greenville gets the goal again. It's Graham Knott, I believe, that gets this goal. It may have gone off Knott, it may have gone off Hamilton. Either way, it's a 3-goal outburst from the Swamp Rabbits in the 3rd period. And with 7:15 to go, it is a 4-2 lead for Greenville. Nothing that Kyle Kaiser can do about that one either. And just a bad bounce there for the Icemen. Time of the goal is going to be at 12:45. We'll see who gets credit for it. Couldn't tell if it went off Knott or whether it went off the Jacksonville defender. But now the Icemen need to find a way to score a pair of them. They're going to give the goal to Graham Knott. So Knott gets the goal, his 7th of the year. Garrett Thompson, his 3rd point of the night. And the Swamp Rabbits now with a 4-2 lead, 7:08 to go. This game is certainly not over yet, but the Icemen have got to find a way to generate some offense. They've had almost none in this 3rd period. It's Thompson from the blue line, shot deflects on goal. Knott got a piece of that one as well. Kaiser making the save. So Greenville really feeling it offensively right now. The Icemen have got to find a way moving forward against Greenville to break the puck out of their own end a little better against this Swamp Rabbit forecheck. Jacksonville has only 4 shots on goal in this period and only 17 for the game. Greenville with 30 right now. Face off to the right of Kaiser. Icemen control it. It is Killens trying to clear. Stolen by Greenville again. Thompson with a wrister. That's blocked by Miller. Jacksonville continues to try and clear the zone, and Greenville, time and again, at least in this particular affair, I think we're going to have a penalty on Greenville. It's going to be a delay of game on Greenville. Frank DiChiaro lost his helmet and then tried to play the puck after losing his helmet. So a power play for the Icemen. That is now in the rule book, where if you lose your helmet, you used to just be able to keep playing without a bucket, but not anymore. DiChiaro lost his helmet. Oh, wait, there's 2 guys going in. Miller is in also for Jacksonville. I thought that was going to be just a delay of game and nothing more. But it's matching minors. I'm not sure what Miller got. But it's 4-on-4 hockey for the next 2 minutes. So Jacksonville still not on a power play. Roughing for Miller, maybe for knocking the helmet off of DeChara, which I won't confirm or deny happened. So 4-on-4 hockey, maybe the open ice out there for Jacksonville will help. Man goes down for Jacksonville. No call there from Nolan Boyer. I was waiting for a call there, but there is none coming. It is Gignac for the Icemen. Gaining center ice, he'll wrist it around the wall. Hora loses the handle. He couldn't get to the puck, but Greenville plays it out to center ice. Gignac right back with it for the Icemen. All the way behind his own net. Pecoraro is right on top of him. Puck comes to Kaiser, and Pecoraro forced that issue as well. So the faceoff will be in the Jacksonville zone, as Gignac just could not get away from Liam Pecoraro there. Faceoff is going to be to the right side of Kyle Kaiser. 4-on-4 for another minute 32. As Matula gets tossed from the draw for Jacksonville, Brendan Warren will have to come in now for the Icemen. The two defensemen are Riker Killens and Jacob Friend. Greenville wins another faceoff. They've been great in that category tonight too. It is Wise, defended by Zmatula, dropping it to the blue line. Cameron tries to go around Zmatula, dropping it to the line. It is Wise. Now he gives it up, and here come the Icemen. Steal by Friend. Cross ice, it is Zmatula. Over the blue line, onside. Trailer on the play is Friend. Moving it on goal. Save made by Letherman. Rebound for Warren. Back to the blue line for Friend. Friend moving it cross ice for Killens. Killens trying to step around a man. Killens turns to his forehand. He'll rim it around. Warren unable to get a piece of it. Tripping a man down, no call there. Warren looks for the steal, tries to pull it away, gets it loose, tries to center, can't get it away. And the Icemen trying to complete a change now. Christopher Brown comes out. Each team will get a man back in 42 more seconds. Greenville through the neutral zone. Cameron into the slot, wrister, and a great save made by Kaiser. Just enough with the right leg. Rebound cleared away and out to the Greenville end. Swamp Rabbits have control. It's Finkelstein up the right wing. Over the blue line is Finkelstein by himself, and a steal by the Icemen. Let's see if Jacksonville can do anything here on this 4-on-4 for 19 more seconds. It is Hamilton in his own zone. Can't handle the puck. It trickles out to center. Greenville back with it. Jardine in his own zone. Cross ice look for Knott, going wide on Saraceno. Cuts to the net, forehand, poked it just wide on the play, as it was very nearly a 5-2 lead. Now it's Jacksonville up ahead. Stretch pass for Saraceno. Cannot get the puck on goal. Saraceno collides into the boards. He is down on the play as he just had too much momentum into the boards. He was trying to dive to sweep that puck on net. Couldn't do it. And the Swamp Rabbits get it to center ice and play it into the Jacksonville end. 4:25 to go in the game. Jacksonville down by 2. Do they have a huge comeback in them in the closing minutes? It is Bradford gaining center ice. He'll backhand it in behind the net of Letherman. Letherman trying to play it himself. Picked off there by Voyer. Loose in the slot. Lodermeyer cannot get a shot on goal, however. Bouncing puck. Lodermeyer holds it in briefly, but the Swamp Rabbits get it right back out to center. Jacksonville in possession. Voyer from center ice. Tries to clear in. He can't do it yet. Broken up there by the Swamp Rabbits. Lodermeyer gets a piece of it. He'll track it down in his own zone. Lodermeyer tries to clear up the right wing side. Held in by Greenville. Second attempt gets it out to center. Icemen are down to just 3:40 to go in the game, trailing by 2. Greenville in the zone onside. Shot deflects on net. Kaiser makes another save. Lodermeyer knocking it free. It's Voyer, stolen by Greenville. Reddick with a wrister. Oh, what a gorgeous stop by Kyle Kaiser with the glove. 3:27 to go. That save keeps Jacksonville in it as we go to break. 3:27 to go. Jacksonville still trailing 4-2. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Iceman home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825 or log on to jacksicemen.com.
NHL players have amazing talent and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubnik. Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Jacksonville trailing the Swamp Rabbits 4-2. Greenville with 3 unanswered goals in this third period. Give them credit. It's hard to get that kind of offense against Jacksonville, but the Swamp Rabbits have found a way in this third period. Here come the Icemen into the zone. Heading to the bench is Kaiser. So a 6th skater is on early for the Icemen. Here's Matula around the boards to the right point. It's Trevor Hamilton. Hamilton to the left side for Kim. Into the bumper, it's Warren. Trying to move in for his Matula, and a great save by Lethman with the right arm. Rebound for Jacksonville. They get it right back. Hamilton at the right point for his Matula. Matula back to the line for Hamilton. Cross ice it is Kim. He has to take it off the boards. Playing it for Gerdukis. Behind the net, it is Ake for Zmatula. Zmatula back into the corner for Ake. Zmatula gets it back at the half wall. Closing to the dot. Rister on net. Save is made. Rebound is loose. Comes free for Greenville. They can't clear it out yet. Held in by Hamilton at the left point. Hamilton, shot towards goal, is blocked by Greenville. They'll play it out of the zone. It's going to be wide of the net. It will be icing against the Swamp Rabbits. Kim hustling to save every second on the clock. 2:28 to go. And we'll see if the Icemen can find a way to get a couple in a couple of minutes. Certainly not out of the question. Jacksonville sends out Eric Bradford, Christopher Brown, Brandon Gignac, and Nick Saraceno up front. At the blue line, it's Brendan Miller with Riker Killens. Jacksonville wins the draw. Killens at the right point. Plays it off the wall for Saraceno. To the line, it is Miller. Miller looking for a shooting lane. He'll feed it to Gignac instead. Gignac with a shot that is blocked. Loose for Jacksonville briefly. Cameron gets it back. He'll fire towards the empty net. That is wide. Another icing against Greenville. They're certainly not afraid to fire for the empty net. They'll take the icing calls. These faceoffs so critical for Jacksonville as the draw is to the right side of John Lethman. If the Icemen can score maybe in the next 30 seconds or so, they could really create some drama at the end. Greenville wins this faceoff. They are unable to clear, however. Jacksonville coming down into the corner. Gignac gets a piece of it. Gignac feeding it for Brown, then to the line for Miller. Miller to the right side for Riker Killens. Rister goes way over the crossbar. It comes off the glass for Gignac for the Icemen. To the line for Miller. Miller back for Gignac at the left circle. Playing it down low for Bradford. Bradford behind the net for Saraceno. Centering feed is blocked. Saraceno gets it right back to the blue line for Miller. Fakes the shot. Gignac at the circle. Takes the shot. Save is made. Rebound is loose. Another save is made, and it's cleared away by Greenville. It's going to be another icing against the Swamp Rabbits. Clock stops with 1:28 to go in the game. Jacksonville's best pressure of the game, or the period rather, is here with the extra skater on. But they need a couple of them. Draw once again to the right side of Lethman. Lodermeyer comes on for this faceoff for Jacksonville. Along with Akez, Matula, and Gerdukis up front. Lodermeyer wins it cleanly. It is Warren at the blue line as a 5th forward. Hamilton for Matula at the circle. To the wall to the line for Hamilton. Hamilton can't find a shooting lane. Matula at the top of the circle. Underneath for Lodermeyer. Centering feed knocked away. Loose in the crease. Where's it going to go? Lethman will cover it up before the Icemen can get there, and sticks her up high. Hora with a little bit of a jab at Pascal Ake. And we'll see if the two of those come to blows. I'm not sure. Ake has dropped his gloves. Hora has not. It's just going to be a face-off, I believe, still in the floor in the Greenville zone. Ake and Hora. I'm not sure if they're both going to the locker room or both going back to the bench. Ake heads to the locker room. I believe Hora did the same. So it may be 4-on-4 hockey again, which would actually make it 5-on-4 for the Icemen with an empty net behind them. I think that's actually advantage Jacksonville to have a little extra ice out there. 2 minutes on the board for each of them. So yes, it is technically 4-on-4 hockey, but the Icemen have the extra 5th skater on right now with 1:11 to go. Christopher Brown on the draw this time. The Icemen without the services of Ake for the next 2 minutes for the remainder of regulation. Brown out there with Saraceno, Lodermeyer, and Bradford. We'll see if the Icemen call timeout here. Well, Lodermeyer's got to go to the bench because he was a 6th skater. Don't want to go out there with 6 right now. It's 5-on-4 for Jacksonville. So it's Brown, Saraceno, and Bradford up front. At the blue line, it's Brandon Gignac along with Trevor Hamilton. Brown on the draw against Knott. Greenville wins it, trying to clear. Hamilton unable to hold it in. Couple men go down as the Icemen get it back at center ice. It is Gignac to the right side. Hamilton tracks it down in the neutral zone. Final minute of play. Jacksonville trailing by 2. They need a pair of them. Gignac through the neutral zone. Feeding it to the right for Brown. Brown for Gignac, got hit from behind, comes around the wall. Greenville first on the puck. Jacksonville moves in on the forecheck, trying to keep the play moving along the wall. And the Icemen do get it loose. It is Hamilton. Hamilton to the circle. Cross ice look, it comes off the board. Gignac just holds it in. Brown at the left circle, wrister on goal, save is made, rebound cleared away by Greenville. Will it be icing? I don't think so. Too soft for icing. 25 seconds to go, and the Icemen have it deep in their own zone. It is Gignac, one final rush for the Icemen with 18 seconds to go in the game. Gignac rims it around. Gerduckis fighting for it against Thompson. Hamilton takes the body. Icemen get the puck behind the net, trying to center. They can't do it. Greenville with the puck. They'll loft it high into the air and out of the zone. That will do it. And the Greenville Swamp Rabbits have come away with a 4-2 come from behind victory tonight over the Jacksonville Icemen. And Jacksonville cannot cash in on an opportunity when they led 2-0 in the second period, but they are unable to move ahead of the Orlando Solar Bears in the standings or the Indy Fuel. And now it comes down to a weekend set for the Icemen, where they have a pair of games in Florida to face the Florida Everblades. And the Icemen have got to find a way to get some form of positive results over the weekend in Florida. At least one victory, perhaps more. If they can do that, they will remain right in the thick of things. Of course, we'll keep you updated on the Indy Fuel visiting the Rapid City Rush for a 4-game series over the course of this weekend. That game has just gotten underway. They're in the first period in Rapid City. And early on, it's a 1-1 hockey game mid-first period. Jacksonville, of course, rooting for Rapid City to win as many games as possible this week over the Indy Fuel. But the Icemen unable to convert on this opportunity here at home. They lose to Greenville by a final score of 4-2 tonight. Jacksonville goals this evening from Brandon Gignac and Pascal Ake, but not enough as the Swamp Rabbits get the come-from-behind victory, scoring 3 goals in the third period to get the victory. Jacksonville with the loss, now 31-25, 3-3. They hold steady at 68 points on the campaign. Greenville with the win. Amazingly enough, they're only 1 point behind the Florida Everblades now for first place in the Eastern Conference. Greenville is now 11-2-2 in their last 15 games. Greenville has played 3 more games than Florida in the standings, so it's still definitely a big advantage for Florida. But 1 point is 1 point. You never know, as the Swamp Rabbits have their eyes set on the top spot in the Eastern Conference. They'll need some things to go their way, but you never know. Greenville is certainly battling for that top position in the Eastern Conference standings. Jacksonville will have to just fight again another day as they are getting ready for a 3-game set in a row with the Florida Everblades. The first two are in Florida this Friday night at 7:30, Saturday night at 7 o'clock. Then the two teams come back here to Jacksonville for the Icemen's next home game. It is Jacksonville hosting the Florida Everblades in a rescheduled game. Again, this game was originally supposed to be on May 25th, or excuse me, yes, on April 25th. Instead, it's going to be on May 25th. This Tuesday night, the next home game for the Icemen as they host the Florida Everblades. Time of that game will be at 7 o'clock. So 6 days from now, it'll be Jacksonville back on home ice in what will be nothing but critical playoff-style games the rest of the way. Jacksonville now with only 9 games remaining in the regular season, 5 of them on the road, 4 of them here on home ice. We will call it a night for the time being. We'll be back with you next Tuesday, don't worry. Want to thank Gemstone Media, of course. Want to thank our off-ice crew, led by Michelle Durant. To my left, who do such a great job behind the scenes, both of them do, Gemstone and our off-ice crew. Thank you, of course, to Alex Reed, Reader inside the bubble for this year. We'll get him back at some point, who knows when, but we can't wait. We'll have him with open arms and the high stool here at ice level, or above ice level, above section 114. For everybody else involved in this broadcast, this is Arlie Johnson saying goodnight for now. Once again, with your final score this evening, the Greenville Swamp Rabbits 4, the Jacksonville Icemen 2. Have a wonderful evening, everybody, and stay safe out there, everyone.